You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
All right, yo, man. 15 minutes of fame.
Champions. What would happen if
Sleepy Debo.
I'm tired, man.
What's up, man?
Hold you, man? How you doing, man?
Shout out to you, man, with the MCM hat on.
There's
Take them back.
Take them back. Take them back. Old
Take
school.
them all the way back.
Old school.
What's good, brother?
Chilling, man.
You chilling. We out here in L.A., man. Shout out to you, man. It was only one female battle on the card, but you still came out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still came out to support women's battle rap.
Yeah. Women's battle rap. We're not calling it female battle rap no more?
Female battle rap. I like to call it women's battle rap. They're women.
And
Male, female, women's, men's.
that's a fact. How you feeling, brother?
I feel all right, man.
You feel all right?
Been better days.
Definitely been better days, man. And today started off to be a good day.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, then it ended bad. Could I ask you a question?
Axe away, my brother.
So, is there at some point in battle rap when you have two, I said battle rap, I didn't say female battle rap, just for the record.
Yo, I appreciate that, man.
So, is there at some point in battle rap when a battle looks too volatile, that, somebody got to say, you know what? We can't do this.
Right.
Is there? Has that happened? As I said,
I don't know. I haven't seen it with the men's at a higher, upper scale and whatnot, man. But it probably happened. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I don't have a real encyclopedia in my head about, the whole trials of battle rap to know if that really, actually happened. But I know if it gets a little too personal, out of control, man, I think it should be situated in some type of boundary should be set before a battle is even done.
right. But that can happen and still go left, right?
That could probably happen and still go left, yes.
This battle with Coffee and Miss Hustle. Can you explain to me the rules of this battle, like going into the battle, because y'all knew that they were, the online thing was way out of control. Like it was looking bad. So talk to me about
Before or after?
before the battle. Before the battle, like were there rules, like because of the intensity between them two, were there rules laid out?
I'll be honest with you, Brother Rock. I don't call you Uncle Rock, I call you Brother Rock.
That's because you older than me.
You wish. But that's not a question for me. URL really has to answer that question because this was a battle that got, not taken off, but obviously there was some discrepancies about, the battle happening, and it didn't happen. Go down to NHB, and it was put to go to the super fight card, which they were the main event. Now I'm pretty sure URL or BZ, whoever's the liaison, artist liaison that speaks to these girls, these ladies, excuse me, that I guess something was situated. Who knows? I don't know. But I was just there for moral support, supporting the women,
Right.
in general, and URL, which is my brothers and whatnot. And I wanted to see a great battle go down. But
You and me
that
both.
question, we have to really go to URL to answer that question.
Okay. You're there. You're in the building.
I was there.
Does it look like the battle was going to go through? Because the power went out, and then honestly, I'm saying out of my own mouth
Yes, sir.
that I thought that was a sign that power went out, because it didn't look like it was like there were so many moments where it's like this battle is not going to be completed.
Well, we'll never know because the power went out.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying? Who could tell? We got through 2 rounds.
2 rounds, yeah.
We at least got through that, and unfortunately that power went out, man. These things just happen, man. It's the act of God, and as far as the power in LA and shit, well, that actually happened in one of the I think one of the first cafe. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but
The server couldn't handle it. That was Genesis, yeah.
Like that. Right, but. It is what it is, man. I wish they would have finished that battle and whatnot and had the objective completed and shit like that. But it didn't, obviously.
Right. How are you? Are you disappointed with the ladies?
I'm disappointed in the fact that it got personal to the point where they couldn't finish the battle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we at some point, we must keep a professional handle on things, in all parties, but can't reverse time and be like, yo, we gotta do it like this, do it like that. You know what I'm saying? It was on those women, on those ladies, to have, a professional decorum amongst each other or something like that, a rapport to at least have the whole battle go through.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it is what it is, man. Sometimes you would think, the hype and the build up is not gonna really, anything's not really gonna happen. It's just hype, it's build up, it's, a thing to go back and forth with the promo and stuff like that. Because, shout out to both of those ladies, they were getting their promo on.
Mm-hmm.
And heavy. That's the reason why a lot of people wanted to see the super fight, because the ladies was going back and forth.
It's a fact, and they were the headline of the card too.
Right.
So yeah.
Right, but somewhere in between, like I said, these two ladies, they really don't know each other. They really don't. They never really probably had a friendship or any type of cordial, what have you.
You know what? Yeah, that's
right. So
probably
that just led to like a real, a lot of condescending back and forth. A lot of just, I really don't know you. Start speaking on this thing, and I really don't know you. Start speaking on that thing, and it just got personal from there, unfortunately. And I'm not really having no dog in this fight. I don't speak for either or.
right.
It just looked to the point where they got so out of hand that they just, power went out, but it got so out of hand that that's what we was getting in between that time. Very unfortunate. This was the main event.
One thing I will say again, man, I hate to say it like this, but I have to, is that I don't care what people say about you.
Yes, sir.
The people that, will say negative things about you, I don't care what they say, because I know you as a man, and I've watched you, through your trials and tribulations with Queen of the Ring. It is not easy doing what you do. I think it's harder for you and Babs and Vague, of course, shout out to them, to do what y'all do with the females than it is for URL to do what they do with the men.
Right.
They might do it on a bigger scale and shit like that, but the things that you have to deal with and endure and what's the word, control, and it's a lot, man. It's a lot,
Navigate those waters, man.
Negate, yes, lot.
You gotta remember, I did run a male battle league before. Me and Big had
King of the Ring, right?
And it wasn't to this level of high intensity with the ladies as it is. I pretty much, not say had it easy, but it wasn't as crazy and shit. But we're not gonna sit here and. It's not saying it's not going to be a bashing the women.
100%.
That's not what this is. It was an isolated incident, because not all women go through this. What I'm saying? There's a lot of professional women and stuff like that. I'm not saying that to take away from, the situation, with Coffee and Hustle, but shout out to the ladies that come and do their job and go home. I'm not saying bad apples as far as the person, but a bad situation, we're not gonna take that and then apply it to everybody.
Right.
In the women's battle culture, that's unfair to say. It's just an unfortunate situation that everybody was hyped for. It just got so intense to the point where these ladies, they created animosity towards each other, where they couldn't,
You got that bag, yeah,
that bag.
And now it seems to spilled out, after the battle. Like sometimes that shit happens, boom, 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 and people go on with their lives. Now it doesn't seem like this is over, at least not tonight. We hope we could wake up tomorrow and it's like everybody can go on and get back on with their lives.
It's gotten real messy.
Yeah.
But my thing though, Rob, to be honest with you, man.
You told us Brother Rob, but go ahead.
Brother Rob. Shout out to all the bloggers and everything. They got to do their job. They do what they do. Just for me, what happens after the battle and all that shit is not my concern and none of my business. That's on them for what they want to do. As long as it's out away from all the staff and everybody that civilians and have nothing to do with nothing, then y'all handle y'all business the way y'all see fit. Want to handle y'all business? I'm not getting involved in that. And that's just it, man. I'm not gonna be here talking about, yeah, man. And then when Coffee went outside, and then Hustle went outside, and
No, we know that.
It's not necessary to do all that. You know, if you want to hear that or see that, you're not getting it from me. Go to this person's channel or that person's channel who feel like they was there or know whatever situation happened, and let them explain that to you. We here to keep it professional and keep getting this money and keep moving, because that's the general. That's not the general. Excuse me. That's the objective. That's the thing that we're here for. We're here to get this money, take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time, doing the caffeine thing, a lot of these women have not seen that type of money coming in from back then. I can see.
I'm hearing it from them personally.
Right.
They made more money now than they've made.
Right. And you know, shout out to me and my partners, Baz and Vague. We was a part of that. For them to get that money. Why were we trying to fuck it up? Nobody's trying to fuck this money up. I always tell them when they get them out of here, don't fuck the money up. Don't fuck the bag up. The bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy, man. I just wish both could have came to a some type of agreement or some type of understanding that, you know, this shit is bigger than just the individuals involved. This is for the culture. This is for the movement of women's battle rap. This was a main event on the first ever straight URL card. I was just there for the moral support. I ain't have, you know, I know I do Queen of the Ring. I know they call me the Godfather of females. Let me stop. I'm getting crazy. But yeah, man, it is very unfortunate and whatnot.
Do you think? I think, in battle rap, period, motherfuckers need to start fighting. Like, motherfuckers really, man, I'm, you know, I mean, you got problem with somebody in this goddamn culture, man. I don't care if it's with the gloves or without the gloves. Set it up. You know what I mean? Fuck the battle. Go set in some. Enough's enough, man.
This is the thing, Rod.
Can't fight during the battle.
This is the thing.
Figure that out.
This is the thing.
Let's go fight outside.
This is the thing. I understand what you're saying.
I'm sorry, I got a little aggressive,
right?
right?
You're bugging out, though. You're a grown man. Stop saying stuff like that. A lot of people really don't want to do that.
Okay.
A lot of people really don't want to do that.
Okay.
They go crazy, but when it's time to get crazy, they don't really want to do that.
Okay.
So we can't differentiate who's who when it comes to that type of situation. Now, this is the thing.
You know what's fucked up?
What?
I don't like to. I actually have to agree with you on that. Maybe I did go, because you know what, and I forget, I've been in this culture a long time, and I know some people actually want to fight, and some people really.
Right.
So I apologize, you right.
So like I said before, I'll reiterate what I said before, we're here for the business. That's not what we're here for. We understand it can get really messy and chippy and all that during the promo, and some people really have a disdain for each other. You know, I don't like this person, I don't like that person, but the whole thing is that we're here for Black Latinos getting money. Why mess the money up? Because when it's all said and done, let's just say, I'm not saying that they are, but let's just say Caffeine said this is too much. We're not doing this no more. Not only the people that messed up, I'm not saying Coffee and Hustle, I'm just saying in general, messed up the battles or not, everybody loses. Everybody. Now the bag is fucked up for everybody. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I learned throughout the years to calm my fucking ass down on certain situations because I know how I can, you know, come on. But you see me. I know you just made the face. But over the years, I was worse back then.
Yes, you were.
I was worse back then. Now I'm more tamed and calm and shit like that. I'm not doing the crazy shit I was back then sometimes. But it's not as crazy as before. You understand? So even a person as crazy as I am understand not to fuck the bag up or get into a thing where we making these people, you know what I'm saying, these professional people look at us like, oh, these motherfuckers is animals. They can't control themselves and such and such. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I have no dog in the fight, man. Shout out to both those ladies, Coffee and Hustle. They phenomenal talent. Both of them are phenomenal talents. That
would have been a great battle if it could have went the way. And the whole.
I was listening. Well, I ain't gonna say it a lot like I was listening to bars, but some of the shits was hitting though.
It was hard to listen to the bars because you didn't know what was gonna happen. It was like that was, you know what I mean? It's like, and then I wanted to see The fight. I didn't. I mean, not the
What?
I wanted to see the battle.
Right.
You know, the fight in the battle, not the physical fight, but I wanted to see the battle. You know what I mean? And it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. So
You know what I heard throughout this whole thing when the super fight card was dropped and they was a main event and all that stuff. What I heard a lot that I couldn't get away from was it's a mirror match. Hustle and Coffee are kind of like each other as far as their style of rapping and how they give it up as far as the aggression and all that stuff. Like, yeah, I heard a lot of that. You going like this? I heard a lot of that. And that right there, in a sense, could have just been nipped in the bud probably with a conversation like, yo, are y'all good? What's going on? Such and such, boom, boom, boom. There's just a lot of shit that's going on that's probably unnecessary, man. It was just unfortunate because I think that battle, had it been played out right, would have been a top 10 battle in women's battle rap history.
I don't know about history, but it definitely would have left a stain. That's for sure.
It definitely.
Yeah, I liked that matchup. You know what I mean? I was ready for that. That's why every time it got canceled, I wanted to see it.
I was a big fan of that matchup.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, Hustle's a great competitor. You know, she's definitely been in the game for a long time. She knows what to do. She's experienced. You know, she's a legend in the game. Shout out to Coffee. She came up fast in the ranks. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so. She earned every battle she's got. And, you know, she's just an animal with it, man.
Yeah.
And everybody was just really in tune and gassed to see this battle. Like, yo, we gassed. We ready to go. Let's turn it on. And shit. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people, unfortunately, were just disappointed at the end result.
Yeah, I definitely was, man. So, but hey, hopefully, man, like I say, this thing, weather the storm, we get past it, man, and move on. Any cards coming up for you? You got anything?
We're trying to put something together. We were supposed to put something together on my birthday, which was November 12th and 13th. Unfortunately, that couldn't go through because we have to still see some matches. But hopefully in December, we got something going on and shit like that.
Can I get the name of the card? Are we going with a new name? Queen Legacy. Queen Legacy. Okay. Okay.
Just for the record, man, don't blame Debo. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man.
That should be your new shit. Don't blame Debo.
Oh man, you motherfuckers you crazy like I did, you know. But nah, man, shout out to URL and shit, man, for trying to make things happen and shit like that.
Yeah.
They can only put on the event, you know what I'm saying? Everything else is pretty much up to the MCs to make it a great event and shit like that. And you know, I hope Hustle and Coffee are safe where they at. I hope it don't get any further than what it, what it is and shit like that, man. Y'all both great artists. Speaking of Hustle and Coffee, y'all both great artists. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to go any further. Y'all can leave that alone. It's over. It's done. What else is there to do? You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? And shout out to all the ladies. I know y'all get a unfortunate bashing when one incident happens and they blame all of y'all. That's very unfair. That's very unfair. Because a lot of y'all are professional. A lot of y'all do your jobs. You know, and y'all come out and do it. When I say professional, a lot of people take things and try to code it and make narratives. But you said professional, you're trying to say that. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, we all have to be professional and be accountable for our own actions as grown adults.
That's a fact.
A lot of us is 25. I know I'm old. A lot of y'all is 25.
Damn, you just said a lot of us are 25. You really wild, but go ahead.
I know I'm wild. I'm good because I know but people in their 30s, man, grown adults, man. How we acting? We can't be civil. We can't sit down and make this work.
And getting a lot of money to do something, utilize your talent.
What's crazy is we're really not taking into account on not the brother man, but the other man. Looking at how we conduct ourselves in business. You understand what I'm saying? And it's never too late, man. It's never too late. You know, we could definitely, continue to grow and learn from, things such as this and make it a better place to be. URL is the top lead, helping out and showing people that we can get money. Queen of the Ring for the women, the same thing. The top lead trying his best out here to do what we do and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But let's take accountability for our actions, man. Because I know I try the best I can to take accountability for what I do. Some people take advantage of that and try to take it to the next level. Be like, oh, such and such, whatever. It's easy to use Debo as the scapegoat. You understand what I'm saying?
Don't blame Debo.
Don't blame him.
And there's one thing I need to hear more often, and I haven't heard, and I used to hear it a lot. Rep the brand.
Rep the brand.
I used to hear that a lot with Queen of the Ring.
A lot of slogans in this motherfucking battle rap, man. A lot of people just took my shit and ran with it and shit like that.
Rep the brand, man.
Rep the brand.
Yeah,
please,
rep that brand and rep it the right way. Just keep getting this money. Like, battle rap is seeing so much attention and more money, man. And I'm quite sure a lot of people that's been around as long as me never thought it would get as big as it is, man. And it is. Let's not fuck it up, man.
Right.
Let's not fuck it up.
Please remember that, man, because I see a lot of language in people's and bloggers and so on and so forth, rhetoric as saying, yo, when guys doing shit, oh, battle rap, no. But when women do it, oh, female battle rap. Nah, man, come on, man. That's very unfair.
Battle rap.
Battle
in
rap,
general.
battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. In this state, just because it's gender don't mean nothing, man. They all equal when it comes to the brain using a pen.
That's a fact.
Battle rap, man. Come on. Let's not disrespect the women like that and put everybody in one pot and stir it up and say, yeah, it's all of them, Nah, because it takes, I'm gonna say this lastly, excuse me, I know I want to run through this interview. It just takes a high profile blogger or bloggers to just put a stain on women's battle rap and have other people such as, these streamers, these stream companies and, celebrity and all that not to want to deal with women's battle rap because they putting a black eye in the game and say, yo, this is what happens. They fight all the time. I've been here 12 years, bro. 12 years. Out of the 12 years, you can name probably only like 5 fights on my finger that has been isolated incidents outside of what Queen of the Ring does. I've never had I've never had a lady swing at another lady in the ring.
We were talking about that the other day too. Like, yeah, that's never happened.
That's never happened.
Yeah.
You talking about incidents that's been happening outside. Yes, granted, it shouldn't still happen, but you've never seen anybody in Queen of the Ring, in the ring, be like, swing on a, like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And shout out to the ladies, man. Y'all deserve the world, man. I still think y'all better than these dudes. To be honest, women's battle.
A lot of them
way
are.
more
That's a fact.
than the cats and the dudes, respectfully. If we can get our thing together, and I say we, I'm not saying y'all can. No, I'm included. We find a way, man. We could take this thing to the next level and be great. But shout out to both those ladies, man. I hope that nothing becomes of this. It's unnecessary. We too grown, 30 and over. Our brains are developed. We got kids. What kind of example? We can't, all on the internet, we can't have this example being set, man, for the kids, for the babies, man.
Facts.
That's it. Love everybody. Shout out to my partners, Vabs and Vague, man.
Vabs and Vague?
Vabs and Vague.
You said Vabs. I just want you to know.
Vabs. I always put their names together for some reason. I'd be like tired of that. Vabs or Vague, Babes or some shit like, no. Shout out to Vabs, Bunny, and shout out to Vague. And shout out to you, man.
Thank you, brother.
I hope nobody sees this interview in the wrong light and think Debo's tripping or like, yo, what the fuck he talking about? Because,
This was a very professional interview from you.
I'm a professional guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes.
Next week, Queen of the Ring is breaking up like NWX and shit like that. I'm just tired of Vague and shit like that. Vague is toxic, and Babs, she always bossing me around. So, I'm gonna break up.
Fuck out of here! You're not gonna waste my film with that bullshit.
15 minutes with my shirt, nigga.
Debo, the Queen of the Ring. Appreciate your time, brother. Continue success, man. Continue doing what you do for these ladies, brother.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.